Hello kids, today we are going to start a little bit talk about a very famous and very talented, awesome personal name called Rabindranath Tagore, who born in India, Calcutta. So let's know a little bit about him. So I will go very fast from this first. So Rabindranath Tagore, see, this is Rabindranath Tagore, is one of the most famous wordsmith of India. He was also known as Guru Dev, or the poet of the poets, for having caused an unforgettable impression on the mind and hearts of his readers. See, this is the early childhood type picture. So we will see about that. Rabindranath was youngest of 13 children born to Debendranath Tagore and Sharoda Devi, and he born on 7th of May 1861 in Calcutta, Bengal. Rabindranath was fondly called Robi by his parent. His father was well-known Hindu philosopher and social reformer who introduced little Robi to the world of theatre, music, literature at very early age. Can you see this is Rabindranath Tagore in early childhood? Then after that, we go forward. So what happened next? So, in child prodigy, Rabindranath wrote his first poem when he was merely 7. He did his early education at home and spent most of the time at the lap of nature. So, it's a bit different, isn't it? So, early work and Shantiniketan. So in 1878, he first sent to Brighton, England to study law. But he failed to complete his studies and returned to Bengal in 1880, back in his hometown. He devoted himself completely towards his love for reading and writing. In 1882, he wrote one of his most acclaimed poem, Nirjharer Shopnobhango. In 1883, Tagore married Mrinalini Devi and fathered 5 children. In 1890, his compilation of the poem Manushi was released. The period between 1891 and 1895 saw the release of his collection of short stories, Golpogucho. They're wonderful short stories, You can, always have a look on them. After that, what happened next? Now, next we can see that Rabindranath in 1991 founded Shantiniketan, meaning abode of peace on International University. So with an extensive and flexible curriculum that is suitable for students with different aptitude and needs. This was perhaps the most glorious and happy period in Rabindranath's life, but things were about to change. Sadly, between 1902 and 1907, Tagore lost his wife, son, and daughter. Out of the anguish emerged some of his most sensitive, critically acclaimed work, Gitanjali, that was published in 1910, and it was authored in traditional Bengali dialect and comprised of 157 poems based on nature, spirituality, and complex human emotions. So that was really wonderful, isn't it? Then what happened? Then Rabindranath's popularity grew manifold after the publication of Gitanjali in India as well as abroad. In 1913, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Literature. He was the first non-European to win the Nobel Prize in Literature. In 1915, he was granted knighthood by British, which he relinquished as a symbol of protest against the 1919 Jallianwala Bagh massacre. It was a big, steps by British that time. So under that protest, Rabindranath Tagore just returned the knighthood. But we are very proud that he was awarded as first non-European to get the Nobel Prize. During 1920 to 1930, he traveled extensively around the world, earning a huge fan following. Let us not pray to be sheltered from dangers, but to be fearless when facing them. This inspirational word of Rabindranath Tagore infused new life into the young Indian freedom fighters that time. He used to deeply admire Mahatma Karamchand Gandhi, and it was he who gave the title Mahatma. Now what next? Now most of the poem of and stories, song, novels talked about the social evils prevalent during those times, such as child marriage, dowry. And Tagore had composed about 2,230 songs, which are often referred to as Rabindra Sangeet. We are sure that all of you know that it was Rabindranath Tagore who penned the national anthem of India, Jana Gana Mana. And you know, he also wrote Bangladesh national song Amar Sonar Bangla. Well, it is believed that even the national anthem of Sri Lanka is based on Bengali song written by this famous historical figure. So it is good, isn't it? We are so proud about Rabindranath Tagore. Now, Rabindranath Tagore loved to travel. During his lifetime, he visited more than 30 countries on 5 continents and spread the essence of Indian culture and literature. His work has been translated into many foreign languages, including English, Spanish, German, Dutch, etc. Even today, years after his death, this saga-like man is alive in the heart of people of India through his treasured contribution in the realm of literature and music. So it is really a proud moment, isn't it, for us to think about, him, and he will be living with us in our heart forever. So just this time in May, 7th May actually, his birthday, let's know about him. Try to learn some singing, wonderful piece of writings. Just we like to celebrate with all this, and we are so proud of them. Thank you for listening. Bye.